नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं वाचं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् जितं ते पुण्डरीकाक्ष नमस्ते विश्वभावना नमस्तेऽस्तु हृषीकेश महापुरुषपूर्वज सदक्षरं ब्रह्म य ईश्वरः पुमान् गुणोर्मिसृष्टिस्थितिकालसल्लयः प्रधानबुद्ध्यादिजगत्प्रपञ्चसु सनोऽस्तु विष्णुर्मतिभूतिमुक्तिदः प्रसीद मद्धितार्थाय कथ्यतां यत्स्त्वमागतः नष्टो मोहस्तवाकर्ण्य वचांस्येतानि मे द्विज ऋभुरस्मि तवाचार्यः प्रज्ञादानाय ते द्विज इहागतोऽहं यास्यामि परमार्थस्तवोदितः एवमेकम् इदं विद्धि न भेदि सकलं जगत् वासुदेवाभिधेयस्य स्वरूपं परमात्मनः तथा इति उक्त्वा निदाघेन प्रणिपातपुरस्सरं पूजितः परया भक्त्या इच्छातः प्रययौ रिभुः. So this is the first part of Ribhu Nidhaga Samvada is over. He actually advises him twice like in Mahabharatam. So Mahabharatam the first time was Krishnastu tatra Arjunaya Upadesham Karoti tattu Bhagavad Gita iti prasiddha eva. There is another Gita which follows after the entire war. Arjuna says, see, in that entire confusion, I completely forgot. So you have to advise the same thing again. Iti. That is called Anugita. And in the same manner, here also we find that first Ribhu comes to his Shishya, Nidagha, and he advises him with regards to food and all that. So he says Advaita Upadeshastu tatra yah kopi hetuhu bhavitavyaha kalu Upadeshasya. So the hetu there he starts off with food and madhuryam, tripti, etc. So once he starts talking in that manner, then Nidaga asks him who he is, and Ribhu has to reveal that he is Nidaga's guru. Okay, so emam ekam idam. So you will have to understand that the Paramartha here is only Vasudeva, who is the final ultimate truth, who is the Paramatma and the Adhara Bhutam for the entire Jagat. So having said thus, Nidaga fell at his feet and worshipped him, and Ribhu went away on his own. Now, with this, the 15th Adhyaya is over. The 16th Adhyaya and the last Adhyaya of the second Amsha, here Nidaga Samipe Ribhoho Punaragamanam. So once he has given the advice, he has to come back and check whether it is going on well or not. He has understood what he has said, and is he practicing the neti neti iti kartavyam tatra, that sort of a practice. Is he doing that abhyasa? The guru wants to check ஒரு இது மாதிரி டெஸ்ட் மாதிரி. ஸோ ஆத்ம தத்துவோபதேசா து புனः क्रियते अत्र. So this is even more interesting than the earlier one. अथ षोडशोऽध्यायः ऋभुर्वर्षसहस्रन्तु समतीते नरेश्वर निदाघज्ञानदानाय तदेव नगरं ययौ. If you want to put it in perspective, if you think of Nidagha as the son of Pulastya, Pulastya is one of the rishis, Sapta Rishi, or one of the Prajapatis also. So Nidagha here is in the Krita Yugam. So Krita Yuga is a much longer period than our Kali Yugam. We have seen how the expanse is 1/4 and 1/4, it reduces from Krita Yuga to Kali Yugam. So the number of years is also more, the expanse of the yuga is also more, hence the lifespan of people would also be more. That's why it makes sense that Ribhuhu Varshashatam Samatite Sati, when 1,000 years had passed, Ribhu came back again to the city to give advice to Nidagha. So hey Nareshwara, नरेश्वर इति सौवीरराजं प्रति ब्राह्मणः सः भरतः वदति जडभरतः. Right? So that is the conversation here. Hey Nareshwara, वर्षसहस्रं समतीतेतु, when 1,000 years had passed, samatite, Ribhuः निदाघज्ञानदानाय, निदागाय ज्ञानं दातुं, निदागस्य ज्ञानदानाय. You can split it in both ways. So in order to provide knowledge to Nidagha, Tadeva nagaram yayau he again went to the same city. Nagarasya bahihi so atha nidagham dadrishe munihi mahabala parivare puram vishati parthive. Parthive mahabala parivare parthive puram vishati sati. The king of that city, as he was entering into the city, Puram Vishati Sati, as he was entering the city, who? The king who was surrounded by a great army. Mahabala Parivare. Parivara also is attendants. So he had a great army and a retinue of attendants who were serving him, who were coming with him. And Tatha Puram Vishati Sati, as he entered the city at that time, Nagarasya Bahihi, so right outside the city, Nagarasya Bahihi, Saha Munihi Ribhuhu Nidagam Dadrishe, he saw Nidaga standing outside the city, not inside the city, as the king was entering into the city. दूरे स्थितं महाभागं जनसम्मर्दवर्जकं क्षुक्षामकण्ठं आयान्तं अरण्यात् स समित्कुशं निदाघं दृष्ट्वा निदाघं स रिपुः उपगम्य अभिवाद्य च उवाच कस्मादेकान्ते स्थीयते भवता द्विज. So here all of the shloka, the third shloka is an adjective to Nidagha here. So Nidagha, who was standing far off, Dure Sthitam, Mahabhagam was a great person, Jana Sammarda Varjakam, who was trying to avoid that crowd, the stampede that was there. You know, if a king is coming into the city, then there will be so many people who come there to view the Adu Tiruvizha Mardane. So a lot of people were crowding up there, and this person Nidagha wanted to avoid this crowd. So which means we understand how Nidagha, who was initially present within the city, with and he was in a house with his wife. He was probably a grihasti. Now he is probably in the Vanaprastha, and that is why he was standing outside the city. Dure Sthitam, who was also standing far away from the crowd, trying to avoid the crowd. Varjakama. Who was avoiding the Sammardana crowd of people. Kshukrama Kantham. He was also, his kantha, his throat was very kshama, krisha. It was very thin. அதாவது ஒட்டி போயிருக்கும், நேர்ந்து போயிருக்கும் தமிழில் இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி நேர்ந்து போயிருக்கிற கண்டம். க்ஷுத்து பசி. ஸோ பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் க்ஷுதா க்ஷாம கண்டா எஸ்ய சஹா. Kshamaha kantaha yasya saha. So one whose throat is completely, or the neck portion is completely thin because of hunger. Tadrasham nidagham. Aranyat ayantam sa samitkusham. It could be a vanaprastha also, or in general he is practicing the yoga abhyasa and tapas or vratam, etc. So he is bringing samit and kusha grass from the forest. Tatha ayantam, as he was coming, nidagham drishtva, having seen having seen Nidagha in this format, saha ribhuhu upagamya, he approached him, went near Nidagha, abhivadyacha, having done a namaskara, not complete namaskara evam nasti, abhivadya iti chet atra introduction, that's all. Or not even introduction, or just or vanakkam ngro, bowing your head and showing the acknowledgement. So uvacha, and he said, he dvija kasmat ekante bhavata stiyate. This is in bhave prayoga. So why are you, for what reason, kasmat ekante, in solitude, bhavata stiyate, you are standing. Why are you standing in solitude? So alone, not among the people. Nidagha uvacha. Nidagha replied, Bho Vipra Janasammardo Mahanyesha Janeshware Pravivikshau Puram Ramyam Tenatra Sthiyate Maya. There is a difference between the Gorakhpur Press edition and the other edition. Here it says Nareshwaraha Pravivakshuhu. So Nareshwaraha Pravivakshuhu Pravivikshuhu Pravishatum Icha Vartate Tasya. So Nareshwara, the king, seems to, the king is a person who wants to enter the city. So because of that, Mahan Eshaha Sammardaha Vartate Jana Sammardaha Asti. So there is a huge crowd of people here. Whereas this reading is better when you take it as Sati Saptami. Janeshware Pravivikshau Sati. When the king is desiring to enter into the city, Puram Ramyam Pravivikshau, when he is trying to enter this beautiful city, Janasammardaha Mahan Eshaha. Illa, you can take it as separate sentences also. First, Bho Vipra iti Ribhum Uvacha. So he spoke to Ribhu in this manner, Hey Brahmana, Eshaha Mahan Janasammardaha. This is a great crowd of people here. Janeshwaraha, Nareshwaraha, Puram Ramyam Pravivikshuhu Asti. Take that as a separate sentence, or you can take it as Ramyam Puram Pravivikshau Janeshware Pravivikshau Sati. When he is trying to enter, there is this great crowd of people. Tena, because of that reason, Tasmat Karanat, Atra Maya Stiyate, I am standing here away from that crowd. Bhovipra Janasammardo Mahanesha Janeshware Pravivikshau Puram Ramyam Tenatra Sthiyate Maya. Ribhuruvacha. आरम्भश्च स नराधिपो अत्र कथमः च इतरः जनः कथ्यतां मे द्विजश्रेष्ठ त्वम् अभिज्ञो मतो मम. I like this sort of a conversation because it is more of a he is trying to bring him from the outside world to the sukshma. He is constantly filled with images of the sthula world, vishayas in the world, right? And the nama rupabhyam vyakritam idam jagat. This entire world has been divided into name and form. And Ribhu is trying to tell Nidaga that you have to concentrate on the form which does not have a form, nor does it have a nama. And every time Ribhu asks him, he seems to be answering only in the form of form and name. So Ribhu tries to remind him about that. Naradhipaha atra katamaha, katamaha cha itaraha janaha. Katamaha na which person? அதாவது எத்தனாவது இல்லை எந்த பர்டிகுலர் which particular person is the king. கதமஹா ச இதரஹ ஜனஹ, who is the other person here? जनसम्मर्दः इति उक्तं, जनेश्वरः इति उक्तं. तर्हि कः जनानाम् ईश्वरः कः, जनः तु कः? कथ्यतां मे द्विजश्रेष्ठ, हे द्विजश्रेष्ठ निदाग मे कथ्यतां, टेल मी who is the king here and who is the other people here. Tvam abhijñah mama matah. You seem to be very intelligent here, abhijñah, because you are saying about so many different things here, right? So abhijñah, you are an intelligent person here or a clever person, so you have to me matah. Matah ityukte, in my opinion, you seem to be you seem to know all these things. Nidagha ovacha yoyam gajendra unmattam adrishringa samuchritam adhirudaha narendraha ayam paralokas tatha parilokaha tatha itaraha. Yaha, the one who has adhirudaha, who has climbed onto a big elephant, the king of elephants, Gajendra, unmattam, that which seems to be in its youth, and so crazy mad in eduthukodadu, you have to take it as mada yuktaha yavvana madena yuktaha iti, one which is in the youth. It is not an old elephant here, but it is a youth, young elephant. Adrishringa samuchritam, that which is samuchritam, as tall as a mountain top. So it is looking like a huge mountain there, and it is also in its youth. Tadrisham Gajendram Adhirudhaha eva Narendraha, that is the king. Itatha Itaraha, the other people, apart from the person who is sitting on that elephant, Parilokaha, those are the attendants or the other people. Yoyam Gajendram Unmattam Adrishringa Samuchritam Adhirudhaha Narendraha Ayam Parilokaha Tatha Itaraha. Adhi Vandrikartnala, there is Dvitiya Vibhakti. Yeah. ऋभुरुवाच एतौ हि गजराजानौ युगपद्दर्शितौ मम भवता न विशेषेण पृथक् चिह्न उपलक्षणौ. See how cleverly he is asking him. He says, Etau Gaja Rajanau, both the elephant and the king, have been shown Yugapat at the same time. Yugapat Darshito Mama, you have shown me both the elephant and the king in one shot. Adavadhu, whoever is sitting on top of that elephant is the Raja, iti Yugapat, orre as one block. You have told me. Bhavatana Visheshena Prithak Chinna Upalakshano. Prithak Chinna Upalakshano. But you have not told me Visheshena by dividing it, by pointing out the Prithak Chinna, the different symbols that represent the king and that represent the elephant. So you have not divided and told me who is who. Tat Kathyatam Mahabhaga विशेषः भवता अनयोः ज्ञातुमिच्छामि अहं को अत्र गजः को वा नराधिपः. सो तत् कथ्यतां हे महाभाग. सो टेल मी कथ्यतां भवता अनयोः विशेषः. सो यू टेल मी व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू ऑफ देम. अनयोः विशेषः डिफरेंस भेदः. ज्ञातुमिच्छामि अहम् I wish to know कः अत्र गजः, which is who is the elephant here and who is the king. निदाघ उवाच गजः योऽयम् अधः ब्रह्मन् उपरि अस्य एष भूपतिः वाह्यवाहकसम्बन्धं को वा न जानाति वै द्विज. हे द्विज, हे ब्रह्मन्. See, yaha ayam adhaha, the one which is in the bottom, is the elephant Gajaha. Upari asya eshaha, asya upari, asya gajasya upari. On top of this elephant, eshaha bhupatihi, that is the king. Vahya vahaka sambandham kaha na janati vaidvijahe, O Brahmana. Who does not know? Kaha na janati, who does not know this sambandha, this relationship between the one who has to be carried, vahyaha, vahana, yogyaha, vahyaha, raja, vahakaha, the one which is the vehicle, the one which carries is the elephant. So, vahakaha atra gajaha, vahyaha raja, tarhi vahya vahakayor sambandhaha kaha na janati. Everybody seems to know this, that there is a relationship between the one that has to be carried and the one which carries. Riburuvacha janamyaham yatha brahman tatha mam avabodhaya adhashabda nigadyam kim kincha urdhvam abhidiyate. Adhaha uparin yoyam gajaha adhaha tishtati saha yaha adhaha tishtati saha gajaha. गजस्य ऊपरी यः तिष्ठति सः नराधिपः इति उक्तं पूर्वं. तर्हि यथा अहं जानामि तथा माम् अवबोधय. हे ब्रह्मन्, you have to explain it to me in such a manner. Tatha mam avabodhaya, explain it to me or make me understand in such a manner that I can understand. So explain it to me in such a manner that I understand it. Aham janami. Adha shabda nigadyam kim. What is the vastu that is nigadyam, adha shabdena nigadyam kim. So that becomes the vastu. So kim vastu adhaha iti shabdena nigadyam bhavati. Nigadyam na nigadati is that which speaking. Nigadati is something which you saha nigadati, he talks. So that which is indicated. Nigaditum shabdyam, that which can be indicated by a shabda. Now look at he actually wants to go to the Atman which is beyond the shabda. Vacham agocharatvena tatra drashtavyam atmanam. Tasmad atra vachyatvena yaha vartate. Shabdaha vachya. So shabda is the vachaka shabda. Adhaha is just a word. What it indicates is the vachyam, or that is the nigadyam, that is the vastu. Yeah, just as how I say ghataha, when I say pot, pot is just a word. It is just a sound. That's all. That sound indicates another vastu there, and that vastu becomes the nigadyam, that which has to be pointed out by word. So that is the artha or the padartha, vastu. So adashabda nigadyam kim? What is the vastu that you are pointing out? What is the meaning of the word adhaha? Kincha urdhvam abhidiyate. What is being spoken of as urdhvam? That is desha vastu parichedyaha nasti atma iti bodhaniyam atra. There is no concept of desha. Adhaha, urdhvam, ityadikam tu tatra desha parichedaha vartate. It is a confinement. That is, you are talking in terms of space here. That space is irrelevant with respect to Atman. Yeah. ब्राह्मण उवाच इत्युक्त सहसा आरुह्य निदागः प्राह तं रिभुं श्रूयतां कथयामि एषः यन्मां त्वां परिपृच्छसि. What he did is tam ribhum sahasa aruhya. Now he immediately climbed on to Ribhu himself, onto his shoulders. The இது ஏறிக்கிற மாதிரி முதுகுல ஏறிக்கிற மாதிரி. So tam ribhum sahasa aruhya nidagaha praha ityuktaha evam ribhuna uktaha nidagaha. Having been spoken like this by Ribhu, nidagha sahasa tam ribhum aruhya, he climbed on to Ribhu and said, Praha, Kim Praha, Shruyatam. Listen to what I have to say. Kathayami, I will tell you. Yeshaha yat mam tvam paripritchasi. Whatever you are asking me, mam tvam paripritchasi, Yeshaha, I will explain this factor to you. Upari aham yatha raja tvam adhaha yatha kunjaraha. Papuriyardangra. Avabodhaya te brahman drishtanto darshitaha me maya. Hey Brahman, yatha raja, just as how the king is, in the same way, upari aham. I am on top of you, so I am up. So urdhvam iti shabdena kim abhidiyate iti chete atra drishtantatvena darshayami. Sakshat tu darshayitum na shakyah. So he is giving an example here to make him understand. Because with an example, it is always easier to understand any concept. So upari aham yatha raja. Tvam adhaha. Now you are below, down below, like the kunjaraha, like the elephant. Avabodhaya, te avabodhaya, for your understanding, maya drishtantaha darshitaha. I have shown you an example now. அதுக்கெல்லாம் சலச்சவர் இல்லை நம்ம ரிபு. ரிபுருவாச்ச त्वं राजा इव द्विजश्रेष्ठ स्थितः अहं गजवत् यदि तदेतत् त्वं समाचक्ष्व कथमः त्वम् अहं तथा. வந்துட்டாரா? त्वं राजा, हे द्विजश्रेष्ठ निदाघ, त्वं राजा इव स्थितः. You are standing like the king. Upari. Aham gajavat yadi, if I am like the elephant. Adhaha. Tadetat tvam samachakshva. Now tell me this. Samachakshva. Achakshva iti chet kathaya iti. Katamaha tvam aham tatha. Now tell me who is tvam and who is aham. That seems to be puzzling here. Brahmana uvacha. Now immediately it became very clear for Nidaga who the person is, who Ribhu was. Ityukta sattvaram tasya pragrihya charanau ubhav Nidagha praha bhagavan acharyastvam Ribhur dhruvam. It is inga Ribhur dhruvam in the irringa irkanam. So ityuktaha, having been spoken thus, this is brahmana uvacha iti cheta atra jada bharataha eva. So ityuktaha nidagha sattvaram, immediately tasya charanau ubhau pragrihya, he caught hold of Guru Charana. He caught hold of Ribhu's both feet and spoke. Bhagavan acharyaha tvam dhruvam. Bhagavan acharyaha Ribhu dhruvam nischayena. Undoubtedly you are my Guru Ribhu. you are my preceptor, teacher. न अन्यस्य अद्वैत संस्कार संस्कृतं मानसं तथा यथा आचार्यस्य तेन त्वां मन्ये प्राप्तम् अहं गुरुम्. अन्यस्य अद्वैत संस्कार संस्कृतं मानसं तथा नास्ति यथा मम आचार्यस्य. There can be nobody other than my guru who has such a manasa, such a mind which is Sanskritam, completely paripakvam. It has been transformed by the Advaita Samskara, by the Vasanas, by the impressions of Advaita Vasana. Anyasya na bhavati. No other person can have such a mind, manasa. Yatha acharyasya, just as how you have, just as how my guru has. Tena, because of this logic, Tvam aham gurum praptam gurum manye. I think of you, manye, tvam manye, as my guru who has come to me. Ribhuruvacha. Tavopadesha danaya purva sushrushanadritaha gurusteham ribhumur namna nidagha samupagataha. Hey Nidagha, what you say is true. Tava upadesha danaya, in order to give you an upadesha, purva sushrushana adritaha aham, adritaha, being very honored by the shishrusha that you did before. Shishrusha here is shrotum icha, one who is willing to listen to the other person, one who has the desire to listen to the upadesha of the guru. Tadrisa shushrushana darshanat adritaha aham iti ribuhu vadati. So I am pleased by the earlier devotion that you have shown me. Hence, te guruhu aham ribuhu namna ribuhu. I am Ribhu by name. I have come here to you and I am your guru. Tadetad upatishtam sankshepena mahamate paramartha sara bhutam yat tad advaitam asheshataha. So I have given you this upadesha, tadetad upadishtam sankshepena. He mahamate, one who has a great buddhi. He did not extend it too much like last time, because last time there were too many questions, right? He asked him. Instead, the conversation, the trend of the conversation is very different here. And Nidagha quickly understood. So there is a paripakvata that has happened in the mind of Nidagha after 1,000 years. Avarke 1,000 years na, if our ayur varsha shatam parimitam abdingar. Bhartrihari says in his Vairagya Shataka, there are only 100 years for a manushya. So imagine how many janma we have to take to go to that 1,000 years for us to get so much of samskara. Adha tough. Tadetad upadishtam sankshepena mahamate, one who has a great intellect. Hey mahamate Nidagha, sorry. Tad etat sankshepena upadishtam. I have explained, or I have advised you about this in a very precise manner. Sankshepena paramartha sarabhutam yat tat advaitam aseshataha. Whatever is the essence of the great truth, paramartha sarabhutam, paramaha arthaha tu tatra paramatma eva satyam, brahma satyam jagan mithya. This is the Advaita Dindimam. It is the proclamation of the Advaita Vedanta. So Advaitam asheshataha tat eva. This is the Advaitam, or the philosophy of Vedanta that we need to understand completely. Brahmana Uvacha. Now Jadabharata uses this as an example to tell Saubira Raja. Eva muktva yayau vidwan nidagham saribhur guruhu nidaghaha api upadeshena tena advaita paraha abhavat. Having said thus, eva muktva vidwan ribhuhu saha guruhu nidagam eva muktva. Having spoken to Nidagha in this following manner, Guru Ribhu yayau, he left. Nidagha api, and after Ribhu left, Nidagha also, upadeshena, tena upadeshena, with that advice, advaita paraha abhut, he became Advaita Param. That is, he became involved in Advaita here, or the non-duality. सर्वभूतानि अभेदेन ददृशे सः तदा आत्मनः यथा ब्रह्मपरो मुक्तिम् अवाप परमां द्विज हे द्विज परमां द्विजहान् இருக்கணும் because he is addressing the king here. Oh, the king is also a dvija, sorry. So brahmana, kshatriya and vaishya can be addressed as dvija. So atra rajanameva dvija iti sambodhayati. So it's okay. Sarva bhutani abedena dadrishe saha tada nidagaha at that time atmanaha abedena sarva bhutani dadrishe. He saw all of the living beings as non-different, abhedena, with an abheda drishti, atmanaha, as non-different from the atma, yatha brahmaparaha muktim avapa, just as he moved towards understanding the Parabrahman, he immediately attained liberation. So mokshamapi avapa. Tatha tvamapi, just as how Nidaga attained moksha, in the same manner, tatha त्वमपि धर्मज्ञ तुल्य आत्म रिपु बान्धवः भव सर्वगतं जानन् आत्मानम् अवनीपते. तथा in the same manner, हे धर्मज्ञ, one who understands dharma, avanipate, and one who rules this entire world in this earth, tulya atma ripu bandhavah, one who thinks of himself, bandhu and shatru, ripu, enemies, as the same, tulya. So atma and bandhu can be the same, இல்லையா? அப்படி இல்லை. Atma is deham, and then bandhu is atma is swasya jivatma, bandhavaha eva suhrit. So there is a ragam towards the bandhu, right? So the jivatma present within the suhrit and jivatma present within the ripu, one who is an enemy here, shatru, because there that shatrutvam is prompted because of dvesha, which is you get rid of both raga and dvesha, which are the basis of naming people as shatru and bandhu, and also naming yourself as separate from these two also. So I am mama shatruhu iti tatrapi bheda buddhihi vartate, I am mama bandhuhu iti bheda buddhihi vartate. Evam bheda buddhim vihaya tvamapi he rajan tulya atma ripu bandhavaha bhutva, having become thus सर्वगतं जानन् आत्मानं सर्वगतं आत्मानं जानन् तुल्य आत्मरिपुबन्धवः भव. Having understood janan, having understood that the atma is sarvavyapi, it is present everywhere, sarvatma bhavaha tatra bhavitavyaha iti, and have a sarvatma bhava towards everybody. Sita neeladi bhedena yatha ekam drishyate nabhaha भ्रांति दृष्टिभिः आत्मापि तथा एकस्सन् पृथक् पृथक्. He gives an example of Akasha. Akasha during the daytime it seems like it is yellow, and night it seems like it is dark in color. Sita neeladi bhedena. Sita white, neela black, dark. So with the difference of bright and dark, ekam nabhaha yatha drishyate. The same Akasha, the same sky seems as bright and dark, but it is just the same Akasha. This is because of the Bhranti that we have. It is an illusory appearance, that's all. So evam tatha ekassannapi atma, even though atma is one, Bhranti drishtibihi prathak prathak drishyate. The atma is also being seen as different, prathak prathak, because of illusory எப்படி சொல்றது, பிராந்தி திருஷ்டி. Our eyesight is illusory, it is completely bhramam here. So we have a misconception with regards to the atma, and we think that the deham is atma, or the buddhi is atma, or manas is atma, etc, etc. But it is the same atman. Ekas samastam yadihasti kinchit. If there is one thing in this entire world, that is tad achyutaha nasti parantato anyat. Tad achyutaha eva, that is only achyuta or Vishnu, and there is nothing beyond that. He looks at Vishnu as kutastha nitya, achyuta, one who does not move away from his true nature. which is Achyuta or Kutastha Nitya. So Param Tataha Anyat Nasti. There is nothing beyond this Paramatma. Saha Aham Sacha Tvam Sacha Sarvam Etat Atmaswarupam Tyaja Bheda Moham. Saha Eva Aham. He is this Atmaswarupa. He is the Paramatma Swarupa. Atmaswarupam Eva Saha. Saha eva aham api. He is my aham iti. Okay, so he is, when I say aham, it indicates the atma inside. When I say tvam, it indicates the antaryami inside. When I say sarvam, saha eva sarvam. He is present as sarvabhutantaratma. Yeah? So the tyaja bheda moham. Let go of this delusion, which is in the form of differences between all of these objects in the world and all of the living beings in the world. Now the conversation between Jadabharata and Sabvira Raja is over. We had the conversation between Ribhu and Nidaga. Within the conversation of Jadabharata and Sabvira Raja, now we get to the final bracket, which is Parashara and Maitreya. Shri Parashara Uvacha Iti Iritastena Saha Rajavaryaha Tatyaja Bhedam Paramartha Drishtihi Sachapi Jati Smarana Apta Bodhaha Tatraiva Janmani Apavargam Apa. Sa iti iritaha tena. Having being spoken thus by tena iti atra Jadabharatena. So being spoken thus by Jadabharata, Jadabharata. It's a tongue twister anga. Jadabharata spoke to this Sabvira Raja in this manner. Saha Rajavaryaha Paramartha Drishtihi san Bhedam Tatyaja. He understood, he had a Paramartha Drishti. That is, he took on Paramartha Drishtehe Ashrayam Swikritya iti. So he took on the Paramartha, that is, he started looking at everything with respect to the Atman or with respect to the supreme truth, and he left his Bheda Buddhi, he left his this understanding of Bhedam or difference. He did not look at the differences of the world. Sachapi, this here refers to Jadabharata, the Brahmana Sreshta, to Jati Smarana Apta Bodha. He attained that supreme knowledge. Bodha here is realization. He attained that realization because he had his Jati Smarak. Jati Smaranat Apta Bodha, Prapta Bodha. One who had attained Jnanam, because he also had the smriti or the memory of all of his purva earlier births. Tatraiva Janmani, in that birth itself, Apavargam Avapa Apa, he attained moksha. So Jadabharata, also having advised Sabvira Raja, he also attained moksha. Iti Bharata Narendra Sara Vrittam Kathayati Yash Shrunoti Bhakti Yuktaha Sa Vimala Matireti Na Atmamoham Bhavati Cha Samsaraneshu Mukti Yogya. Iti Phalashruti in the section. Bharata Narendra Sara Vrittam. Bharatasya, Jada Bharatasya, Narendra, Savvira Rajnaha cha Sara Vrittam. In this essence of story, which between Jada Bharata and Savvira Raja, one who understands the essence of this, or one who says this, Yaha Sarabhuten Sarabhutaha Bhutam Idam Vrittam. This entire story is the essence of life here. That is why he calls it as Sara. So Kathayati, one who says this, Yascha Bhakti Yuktaha Shrunoti, one who also listens to this with a great devotion, Saha Vimala Matihi Na Atma Moham Na Yeti. Saha Vimala Matihi Bhutva. His mind is completely free of all mala, all impurities. Atma Moham Na Eti. He does not have any confusion with reference to what is the Atma. So there is no confusion. Delusion is not there as to the true nature of the Atma. And Samsaraneshu Mukti Yogyaha Bhavati Cha. Samsaraneshu, in his Janma, as he takes on the other Janma to get rid of his Papa and Punyam, he becomes yogya, he becomes worthy of attaining mukti, he becomes worthy of attaining realization at some point in his life. Tadha bhavati. This is the phalashruti for this episode, entire episode. इति श्री विष्णुपुराणे द्वितीये अंशे षोडशोऽध्यायः इति श्री विष्णुपुराणे द्वितीयोऽंशः समाप्तः. So in this second amsha, we to just give a recap of what is there in this second amsha. We started off with Priyavrata and how this Bharata Vamsha started off in the first Adhyaya. In the second Adhyaya, there was the Dvipa Varnana, Jambudvipa Varnanam. In the third Adhyaya, we looked at the description of Bharata Varsha. And then the fourth Adhyaya, there were the 6 Dvipas, Shad Dvipa, Sapta Dvipa Vasundhara iti Prathamam tu Jambudvipasya Varnanam Uktam. Tadanantaram, the 6 islands were described, Lokaloka Parvatam. In the 5th Adhyaya, we looked at the 7 kinds of Patala. And then the 6th Adhyaya was Naraka Varnanam. In the 7th, from the 7th Adhyaya, 7th and 8th, and the 9th, 10th, 11th. 12th till the 11th, it was the Suryasya Varnana, Surya Ratham, Surya's movement, about the grahas and how the Vishnu is takes on the akaram of Shishumara. That was there in the 12th Adhyaya. From the 13th Adhyaya till this 16th Adhyaya, 13, 14, 15 and 16. 13th and 16th we had Jadabharata's Upakhyanam, and then in the middle, in the 14th and 15th, we had Ribhunidaga Samvadaha. Okay, so with this we complete the second Amsha, and we will start with the third Amsha next week. Okay, Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vacham Tato Jayamudirayet.